Live. What's going on, everyone? Thank you all so much for tuning in at this time. Everybody that's here, I greatly appreciate it. Anybody watching the replay, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Man, these Lakers. I think that took a couple years off my life, but I will gladly take it. I will gladly take the win. Austin Reaves, man. In all honesty, like this might have been one of Austin Reaves' best games, and he didn't shoot the ball very well, right? Like something that I've talked about the last few, obviously the game winner, right? I mean, he hit the game winner. He's having he's having an MVP level season so far. But he has to be an all-star this year. I mean, there's only a couple guards that you can make an argument for based on what we're seeing with Austin Reaves. But the reason I think that this is one of his best games was despite the struggles offensively, which, dude, the guy has been working his tail off, right? Like, I if anyone deserves a pass, it's him right now. But it's the way he controlled this game, the way that he, was able to feed guys. And even, I mean, Minnesota was throwing everything at him, and he was just picking them apart. I mean, again, the guy had 28 points, but 16 assists, right? Like the guy is he's getting after it defensively. He's playing hard on both sides of the basketball. He's making plays. He's reading the defense. Like the guy is he's doing it all. This was such an impressive game from him beyond just obviously the scoring. 28 points, it's great. Like I said, he had a little struggles, particularly with the three ball shot, 27% from three, 37% from the field. But it's I've talked about, we know Austin Reaves can score the basketball. We know he can score the ball with the best of them. It's how else is he impacting the game and to the level in which we know he can impact the game. And this is something that I just thought was so impressive by him beyond, again, just the scoring part of it, right? His ability to just shred teams and make plays and become a playmaker. A couple seasons ago, and even earlier last season, talked about like very heavily the difference between making plays and being a playmaker. And I talked about, Austin Reaves being a guy that can make plays, but needing to evolve into a playmaker. And you've really seen that. And it's been very impressive just watching him towards the back end of last season, but really this year, really taking strides and leaps as a playmaker and a guy that is reading defenses and reacting and doing all of those things. But it also was a great team effort. Jake LaRavia, guy that I'm really high on. I've talked very heavily all offseason about the acquisition of Jake LaRavia, right? He's kind of had his struggles offensively, but he's defensively, he's been great. The previous Minnesota game against Anthony Edwards, defending Jimmy Butler, right? He's been really good defensively. He's rebounded the ball very well, right? Again, this game had 8 rebounds. He's making plays. He's doing a lot of things. And I kept saying, right? Like, just give it time. Like, people are so focused on the scoring. It's how are you impacting the game? The offense will come. He's having his early season struggles. It's fine. He's 23 years old. He's a kid, right? Like he's younger than our draft pick this year. Give him time. And I did a whole video about it this morning, right? That I believe the Lakers can win this game. Yes, it's on the road. So I do have some concerns, but this is a winnable game, especially without Anthony Edwards. But we would need somebody else to show up other than Austin Reaves. Austin Reaves goes and drops 40 and no one else shows up. We're going to lose this game, right? Austin Reaves showing up and, dropping 20 or 28, and Jake LaRavia coming up and playing big and giving you, 27 points. DeAndre Ayton, I thought, was big in this game and had some clutch moments down the stretch. 8 of 11 from the floor, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a block. Like DeAndre Ayton has been very good this year for the Lakers, right? Like, you look at, the impact, Jared Vanderbilt, 12 rebounds. Right? Like Rui Hachimura hit some shots, right? He struggled from the 3 this game, but still hit some shots, hit some big shots down the stretch. Dalton Connect, I thought, from 3-point range had his struggles, but I thought he did a good job, particularly early on, not settling, right? He was getting to his spots. He was hitting shots, right? Don't just settle and take threes, right? I like that and I talked about this after the previous game in the Blazers game, that, I like that he didn't settle, that he wasn't just like, he is getting to his spots and picking and choosing. This was a great all-around game. Disappointed with how it ended, right? Lakers were in control and dominating that game, up 20, all that stuff. But again, context is important. Lakers are getting gas late in the game, right? Like they only have so many players. They only have like 6 guys that they can actually play. Austin Reaves has played so many minutes. I mean, the poor guy is averaging 40 minutes a game and having to do literally everything for this team, right? Like if anyone deserves a break right now, it's him. Like all these factors go into it. Obviously, I would have been very disappointed if we lost this game, because this is a game that you cannot lose. But I'm okay. They got the win, right? And look, for being honest, in previous years, Lakers don't win that game. Lakers blow that lead, they lose that game. But credit JJ Redick drawing up a great play, great scheme. He is really good at out of timeouts and just play design and stuff like that. This was a game that I like. In many ways, it was a statement game, right? Obviously, I don't like blowing 20-point leads. That's not good. I don't want to see the Lakers make that a habit or do a thing, right? But these guys have played a lot of minutes. These guys are again, we're dealing with an insane amount of injuries. You're on the road. You're playing a team that's been in the conference finals 2 straight seasons, right? Like you knew that they weren't going to just lay down. I would have liked if the Lakers, never relinquished the lead, right? Like say they got it to like 4 and then the Lakers hit a big shot, Reaves hits a shot and they win the game. Sure. But like, I'll take this win, right? Like just give me the W, right? Whether you win by 1 or you win by 100, I don't care. Just get this W. We got to stay afloat. Like I talked about, if we could finish 3-2 or 2-3 without Luka and LeBron, that would be huge for this Lakers team, right? Huge for this. If the Lakers could come out ahead, I mean, they're over 500 without LeBron all season and Luka only playing 2 games, right? Like, again, like, can you just keep staying afloat? That's all I want from this Lakers team. I've talked about there is a version of this Lakers team that is very good, that can win a championship, be a playoff team even without LeBron, right? Win games and stay afloat. I talked about even when Luka was out that I still think that this team can, if guys show up and play to the level that we know that they can play to, this is a team that I believe can at least stay afloat. I'm not expecting them to win every game, right? But I talked about, can we win one of the 2 between Portland and Sacramento? Got one of those. And then I said, can we win one of the 2 against Memphis and Minnesota, right? And we did. Right? Like obviously, I'd love to beat Memphis. Don't slow down. Again, I think that that's another very winnable game for the Lakers. But again, it's just context is important, and the context is the Lakers are without basically half their team and their 2 best players. Any team loses their 2 best players. Most teams fall apart and just sink. But the Lakers are Austin Reaves is playing, like I said, MVP level, playing absolutely ridiculous and out of his mind, right? Like hitting game winners. I mean, he's having himself just an insane run. And I love it. And this is great for him, period, because I've talked about the last 2 seasons in particular. He started very poorly in the beginning stage of the season and then kind of geared up and ramped up. This might have been Luka and LeBron being out, might have been the best thing for Luka or for Austin Reaves this season to really kind of get into a rhythm early. Because like I said, you look at the last 2 seasons, he kind of started off slow. The final season with Darvin Ham, remember he got benched, right? And, was coming off the bench and playing a bench role and stuff because he was starting so poorly. I think he was like 31% from 3-point range and just having his struggles. And then, towards the back end really started to come into his own. And then last year, kind of the same thing. He was shooting, the Darvin Ham year, he was shooting under 30%. Last year, it was 31%. And then, kind of having his struggles early on. Did videos talking about his inconsistencies and all of that and how he hasn't been playing well. And then, that back half of the season, he really kind of got into the rhythm and started looking like the Austin Reaves that we need him to be. I think that this is really good for him because it kind of forced him into a position where it's like, dude, you got to be great. Like, we can't afford you to start slow. And it allowed him to get into a rhythm, get his shots up, stuff like that. But like I said, this, in my opinion, might be his most impressive game. The game winner, obviously, all of that. But like, it was more so the way he just picked Minnesota apart, right? Again, he didn't shoot the ball great, but it didn't matter. He was just 16 assists, right? The 28 points is great. But like I've said, like, we know he can score the basketball. It's him being more than just a bucket getter. It's him being Luka light, right? Like, the difference between a superstar and just like a borderline all-star player is the impact to the overall game, even when you're not playing to the level that we know you can play. Austin Reaves, like, when we've seen seasons where his shot isn't falling and he's not impacting the game in other manners, right? This is a game where even though his shot wasn't quite falling, he impacted the game in so many ways, just making big play after big play, reading teams apart, all of it. It was so impressive to watch him just dominate Minnesota, right? Despite the poor shooting. And I mean, it wasn't even that poor. He didn't shoot the efficiency that he has been shooting, right? So credit is where credit's due. Like I say all the time, right? When you get praise, you get praise. If you play poorly, I gotta be honest up here. And the guy has just been unbelievable. But anyway, let's get into all the super chat questions, all the regular chat questions, all of that stuff. Let's get into the chat here. Real quick, if you haven't yet, hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. And man, what a great win. The game took some years off my life. I'll tell you that. I was like, please, no. Like, man, like, I had a different thumbnail already made and ready to go because Lakers were killing them and up 15 late. And I was like, all right, good. We're going to win this game in dominant fashion and all that. And then I was like, no, please don't do this. But we got the win, and that's all that matters. But anyway, let's get into the chat. Here we go. Albert, I'm here. I love it. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Austin, Reaves. Yes, dude, the guy's been otherworldly. Let's go. Oh, my heart is like, I was like, dude, please don't do this to me. I was like, come on, man. We need a good live stream. We needed this dub. Can't be up 20 and lose that. Great job, Lakers. Yes, like I said, I will take this win. Again, you're going into Minnesota, playing a team that is very good at the game of basketball. It's been in the conference finals 2 straight years. Going into that place, yes, they don't have Anthony Edwards, but you don't have LeBron, Luka, and like 5 other guys. And to pull out that win was huge. Austin Reaves is playing at an MVP level. LOL, real ones. Yes, absolutely, Alfred. Appreciate you. Just give him his max. The way he's playing, he's getting it. JJ Redick almost sold. I don't know how JJ Redick almost sold. Get team plays, and you only get so many timeouts. Austin Reaves needs to make an all-star appearance this year. Agreed 1,000%. He has to be. If he's not an all-star this year, something's off. Like, the guy has been ridiculous. What a game. That was incredible. Shouldn't have blown the lead, though. Yeah, absolutely. Again, you don't want to blow leads like that, but context is important, right? Again, you knew Minnesota was going to make a push at some point. I don't like that they relinquished the lead. It'd be one thing if they made a push, got it close, and the Lakers, ended up just closing out that game. But look, given the context and the circumstances, just give me the win, right? Like, at the end of the, that's all I care about. Just give me the win. Yes, Austin Reaves has been ridiculous. LaRavia used all his luck this game. He's going 1 for 6 next game. I don't think, look, again, Jake LaRavia is a good player, man. What's up? How you doing, Ace? Appreciate you. Wow. Yes. I don't care. Pay Reaves. I don't care. Let him start. AR. Let him start her off the bench. Yeah, Austin Reaves has been ridiculous. Let's see. Great win. Let's go. Yes, I love it. LaRavia had absolutely a great game. These last 2 games have shown AR to be a leader. Yeah, yes. I mean, look, the guy has been special, like genuinely special. Wolves regarding Reaves like Steph Curry. They got to show, dude, they were throwing everything at him. They were pressing him full court, all of it. This is the Reaves we love, man. He just plays the right way. And when it counts, he's just not afraid of the moment. That's one thing. He's definitely never really been afraid of the moment, right? I mean, he was incredible. AR is becoming expensive. He is. And rightfully so. I mean, look, you play this way, you deserve the bag. Austin is the GOAT. He's been ridiculous. He's playing like an MVP. Let's go. Yes. Tyler, I was going to be absolutely lose it. Dodgers absolutely suck. So I'm so bummed about that. But at least my Lakers win. Man, shout out Reaves, man. He's him. Austin Reaves was ridiculous. Yeah, Dodgers, man. I don't think that they beat Toronto twice in Toronto. I think they win the next game because they'll probably go with the alma mater or something like that. Man, Dodgers are in a tough spot right now. You know, they're good enough, but it's just Blue Jays have just came alive at the right time. God, he's the GOAT. Himothy, yep. I love Reaves. Yes, Reaves has been fantastic. Finally, LaRavia showed some character. Yeah, Jake LaRavia was fantastic offensively. Let's see. Sorry, trying to find some me real quick. LA teams giving fans heart attack. FX. You're not wrong at all. Once LeBron and Luka back, we averaging 100. Dude, Lakers are averaging 118 points a game, right? It's just this season in general, teams' point totals have been ridiculous. Like Lakers are like, I think 18th or whatever in offense, and they're averaging 118 a game, which in most seasons that'd be like at least top 5. But you got to keep in mind that's without Luka, that's without LeBron, it's without like half our roster for most of these games. Let's see. Low key want to see Jake LaRavia over Rui in the starting lineup. I've talked about it too. I think he's a guy that could give you the offense, but he's just better defensively. Is a great addition to the, yeah. Look, DeAndre Ayton, man. I said that I believed in him. I thought he'd turn it around, and so far he's done it. Happy lunchtime here in the Philippines. Yeah, shout out to the Philippines. Yeah, you guys got to get the win on the lunch break, huh? Dalton, Rui, DA, and LaRavia all played great today. Yes, this was a great team game, great team win across the board. I love it. Does not matter. He's a better player this year overall. He's still getting 25. Yeah, Austin Reaves has been fantastic. My boy was gassed, but still got it done at the buzzer. Had me scared for a minute. Oh man, I'm telling you, I lost a couple of years. Like I was just like, please don't do this. Like, please, for the love of everything. I got some Reaves shoes coming soon, and my boy is balling beautiful. I love that. Although heads up to anyone buying stuff from Rigor, the shipping is horrible. I've been waiting like 3 weeks for them. Oh wow, nothing yet. Dang. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets here soon. Good win for the Lakers. The Timberwolves don't look great to me. I mean, they don't have they struggle with play. Like they need a playmaker. They need a real like point guard. And then now you don't have the one guy that can create everything. They're going to look a little awkward, which is why I thought the Lakers could win this game. I'm really happy with this year's roster changes. Yeah, look, the players that we've gotten this year, I think are great. I still think the Lakers need a trade for like a legit two-way wing, right? Like I'd still look to go get an Andrew Wiggins or something like that at some point. But look, I've talked about it. I think this team is good enough to be like I said, I think that they can win 53 games, right? Now, granted, I didn't know LeBron was going to miss the first 15, 20, and I didn't know Luka Doncic was going to miss the first, 5 out of the first 7. But I mean, this is a team that I think can be a top seed in the league. And I just think, you get a couple high-end guys at the deadline, I think we'll be good. Reaves' growth as a playmaker is far underrated. He has been playing point guard for the Lakers in less than 1 full season. Yeah, look, I talked about that earlier, right? Like, it's been impressive watching him because I've talked about it. I've broken it down. I've done videos about it, all of it. Like, the difference between a guy that can make plays and a playmaker. Austin Reaves went from a guy that could make plays. There's a lot of guys that go get 5 assists, right? Like, he was a guy that went from being able to make plays to a true playmaker, right? That's why I said, like, this game in general might have been one of his best, period. And I mean, that's counting like 50-point games, all of that, right? Because it was just the way in which he played. I mean, he shredded Minnesota, shredded them, right? Like, So why do we have to win like that, man? I was about to be, yeah, seriously. Look, I'll take the win. Win's a win, but man, I would have liked it to be a little better. I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Yeah, man, I'm glad we got the win. Dalton is also 24 years old. The Wolves were beating up Austin all game. Yeah, and he played through it, which is good, right? Like that bodes well. What a machine. Yeah, seriously. AR was ridiculous this game. We might have to pay AR 50 million. I think his max starts at I think it's like 42 million, something like that. But yeah, I mean, at the rate he's going, he's getting it. I watched this entire game, dude. Yeah, I did too. And it was smooth sailings for a while. JJ should have put Vando no defense on the floor. That's why they came back. Vando had 5 fouls. Like he was about to foul out. That's why they took him out. Dominating, yeah, dude. The guy, it's 2 games in a row, right? Two against Minnesota that he showed up. I mean, you look at Ayton, right? 8 of 11 from the floor, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a block, 17 points, right? You go over here, you go to Rudy Gobert, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. And then even Naz Reid, 2 of 10 from the floor, 5 points, 5 rebounds. I mean, again, DeAndre Ayton outplayed Naz Reid and Rudy Gobert 2 straight games against Minnesota. That's huge, huge. JJ needs to keep playing Dalton. Yeah, I mean, look, I made a video about it earlier today. They have to get him, awoken or awakened, whatever, right? Like they got to figure it out. I watch all the Laker games. Is also something I should say. Even when we down lots of points, yeah. Look, I do too. I'm with you. There's days where it's beautiful. There's days where it's like, oh, come on. But yeah, I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see LeBron and Luka back. We can actually score at will this year once they get the next top 3. Yeah, look, I said it all off season. I thought this team would be at worst a top 3 offense in all of basketball. But I think that they will be the number 1 offense. I think once everyone comes back, we start getting into a rhythm. I think Lakers will be the best offense in all of basketball. Dalton needs to get more consistent off the 3. Yeah, definitely. He does. But again, starting to see the ball get through the hoop, right? Get into his spots, not settling. I like it. I really do. I like what we're seeing from him. Let's see. We got to pay AR. I mean, the way he's playing, absolutely. Absolutely. Crazy how we wanted to trade Reaves over D'Lo not that long ago. Again, but context is important, right? Like, again, we can only judge a player based on the time, right? Like, I don't know what somebody's going to do. Like, I guess I get comments like, oh, you want to trade us? Yeah. Again, yeah. Like, because, again, at that time, at that moment, at that team, all the, there's so much context that goes into it. Like, again, there was a point in time where it was in the Lakers' best interest to trade Austin Reaves. I mean, even this offseason, that was a point in time. Right? We didn't know Luka and LeBron and does Austin Reaves play this way if Luka and LeBron aren't here, right? Like, again, now he's the third option playing all there's so much that goes into it. I can only assess and evaluate based on the current situation. I don't know what Austin Reaves will do a month from now. I don't know what a month ago I didn't know what he would do at this point in time, right? Like, no, again, like, people love to just again, but at that time, that point, people would have traded him, right? Like, everybody did, so again, it's just context is important, but people like to ignore all that stuff and just people just want to talk. Dalton is slowly getting his confidence up. It feels that way, right? He's not settling. He's getting to his spots. I love seeing it. I don't care pay harder than LeBron yet. Let me find something to me. I'm glad Lakers won, but really blowing a 20-point lead. Yeah, I mean, that's never fun. You never want to see that, right? Like, you got to close out. You got to handle business. I'm drinking the Lakers hit a game winner. I know it's beautiful, beautiful win. I know a lot of people want me to get the drinking streams back. I will. I'm hoping this is my last live stream in this place, and I'll be able to do my next live stream in the new house. I'm supposed to get the internet tomorrow. The only reason I haven't moved officially into the new place is because I had to wait for the internet. Can't make videos and stuff like that without the internet. So Dalton getting a shot back. Yeah, slowly but surely it's getting there. Rui and Connect. Well, yeah. I can't believe where Austin has don't put that into the universe, man. Don't throw that out there. AR is the man. Trade talks are over. Yeah, dude, the guy's been ridiculous. Come down on Rui. Rui was big. I mean, he hit a couple of huge shots late in that game. His 3-point shot wasn't quite there. Rui's been good. He's just not what this team needs. I like Rui. I talk about it all the time. I like Rui a lot, right? But we need the athleticism and we need the two-way capability more, right? I'd rather a guy not as good offensively, but far better defensively than Rui in his offense, right? I just think we'll be good enough offensively with, Luka, LeBron, Austin Reaves, DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, so on and so forth. If you could turn a Rui in like an Andrew Wiggins or something like that, I think the Lakers are a true contender. And again, it's nothing against Rui. I like Rui. I think he's a good player. He has evolved in so many ways to be kind of that ideal player alongside Reaves and Luka and LeBron and guys like that, and before Anthony Davis and stuff. But Lakers have a clear need. If, Rui out, if you can go get Andrew Wiggins and keep Rui and have him come off the bench, then perfect, do it. But if it's like, hey, we have to trade Rui in order to get that piece, it sucks, but that's the reality of it. Happy for AR balling out. He is working for that new contract. 50-point game already, 40-point game already, game winner already. Great. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Stop putting AR in trade machines. That man is him. Yeah, Isabel, you're not wrong. That dude has been ridiculous. Austin Reaves. Let's see. Lakers prove that they got a bench. I mean, look, all the guys in the starting unit have all been guys that are going to come off the bench outside of Ayton, Rui, like LaRavia, Vando, guys like that are probably the guys coming off the bench. So again, Lakers, I talked about in the offseason, Lakers got a better bench than they have in previous years. Yeah, nobody wanted to handle the ball besides AR for that potential Portland game. Yeah, I mean, we just didn't have the ball handlers, you know what I mean? And it sucks, but shout out to everyone tonight, man, especially Jake. Let me guess, he sucks, right? That's why everyone else says Dalton showing some promise again, too. Everybody playing underdog. Let's go. Yeah, again, look, Jake LaRavia. As Nathan says, Jake as well. Jake LaRavia, like I said, he's impacted the game in so many ways. People just want to look at the point total and decide whether a guy's good or not. There's more to the game of basketball than just scoring the basketball. His offense is going to come around. I'm not expecting him to average 27 a game or anything like that, but it's like I've talked about, right? Like, can he give us 10 points a game and play stellar defense and give us rebounds? I mean, the guy's averaging like 6 rebounds a game. Guy's rebounding excellent. He's making plays. He's playing defense. The guy's played well. It's just the offense, his shot he hasn't really quite found his rhythm. Hopefully this is something that is the beginning stages of him finding his rhythm. But again, he's 23 years old. Like he's a kid. He's younger than our draft pick this year. Like, again, people need to be patient, right? Like, didn't Reaves hit a game winner against Golden State in the playoffs? A couple years ago. I might have off the top of my head. Let's see. Tyler, your son played good today. What do you think about Drew Timme? Yes, I actually want to make another follow. I have a list of a couple videos that I want to make and get done. I think, honestly, I'd rather have Drew Timme over Christian Koloko. I wouldn't mind at all if the Lakers waived Christian Koloko and brought in Drew Timme. He's a guy that I think, gives you more versatility. Defensively, he's awful. He's not a good defensive player, but he's a guy that can make plays out of the post. He's a guy it's one of his better attributes, is his ability to make plays and be kind of like, that playmaker down low. I think you can do a lot of things offensively. I think he gives you a different look, where Koloko is very similar to Hayes. I think Drew Timme gives you a different kind of skill set that this Lakers team could really use, give you, some different offensive sets and actions that you can run that you can't really run right now outside of Ayton. And even when Ayton goes to the bench, you can run Drew Timme. So I like him. I like him a lot. Jake LaRavia was having a great shooting game, yet no shots last 7 minutes. Yeah, I mean, you got to feed the hot hand, but look, we got the win. That's what matters. Reaves will be be a Hall of Famer before he retires. I mean, the way he's projecting, the way he's headed, he very well might. LaRavia and the team general just needs to build chemistry, and suddenly we have a team. Or suddenly we have been seeing a team develop. Yeah, it's been a beautiful process, right? It will continue, right? Like we still have a lot of guys that need to come back and then kind of start the process over in a lot of ways. When our team is healthy, I want for the starting five, Luka, Smart, Jake, Braun, and Ayton. I mean, look, for balance sake, it's probably the best approach. But Austin Reaves is playing too good. Like, I just look. I'm somebody that I've talked about. I can see Jake LaRavia moving in the starting unit at some point. I've talked about have Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt be in the starting unit. But I don't know how you bring Austin Reaves off the bench after the way he's played and performed. You know, you got to at least, let him start at least momentarily and then take it from there type thing. But Jerome coming out $2, which I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh Lord, Reaves is getting 40 million. I don't know how I feel. I mean, look, if he continues to play this way, I'm not saying he's going to average. Is he averaging like 36 a game right now? I am not expecting him to necessarily be that, but I mean, if he continues to play well and he continues to play to the high level that we're seeing him play, I mean, again, it'd be hard not to pay him that 40 million. Again, it's going to boil down to the playoffs, right? If Austin Reaves plays well in the playoffs, he's getting the bag. They'll back up the Brinks truck and he's going to get it. If he has another play, like to me, I think the playoffs are going to be the difference between probably $10 million. If Austin Reaves has a good playoff run, I'm not saying he has to be, finals MVP or anything like that. But if he has like a good playoff run and is actually performing to the level that we need him to in the playoffs, he'll get that 40 million, and rightfully so at that point, right? Like the problem is just again, like, can he consistently put it together, right? Like we're seeing so far he's answering all the questions and concerns going into the season, right? Now it's just, can he maintain it? Not saying again, maintaining 36 points a game, but can he be that, can he be a 23, 6-6 guy or something like that, whatever, right? Over the course of the season. And then in the playoffs, follow suit. If he can do that, then yeah, he deserves the money, right? Like he will. And if he continues to play like that, even if you need to get off of him, you'll be able to, right? If he continues to play to the level that he's playing right now, and at some point the Lakers, let's say for whatever reason, need to trade him and Luka just aren't working or whatever, right? Like you'll be able to. Again, if he's playing to this level. So I'm not again, if he maintains, I'm not worried about it. Pay the man. Pay that man his money. Luka and LeBron being out is good for the whole team if they can hold it together. I like they have it. Yeah, look, I did an entire video breakdown on that. Right? Like this is a good opportunity for guys like Jake LaRavia, Dalton Connect, Austin Reaves, Rui Hachimura, right? Like DeAndre Ayton, guys like that, right? Like this is a good opportunity for guys to find a rhythm, to elevate and play to a high level. And then just kind of try to maintain it from there, right? Like, don't get lost in the, hey, LeBron and Luka are back. Play your game, right? Continue to play your game. Play it well. What a win. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Are the Lakers need to sign Ben Simmons to a 10-day contract badly? I personally would stay away from that. I just kind of, I get the idea, ball handler, defender, stuff like that, but I just maintain guys will come back, trust the process. But hit a game winner. Yep. He was spectacular. I love it. Prince Reaves. Yeah, he's playing like it. Rui is so bad at creating when his defender is out of position. She pump fake isn't getting anybody. Yeah, just not settling. Right? Like he's a guy that he has moments where you just watch him and you're just like, man, this is everything we need. Again, I like Rui. I do. I like Rui a lot. You got to get off. As much as I like Rui, it's just Lakers have specific needs that must be addressed. And I think you need to trade Rui in order to address those needs. Good thing Lakers win. I was sad because Dodgers lost. Yeah, the Dodger game was rough. But yeah, I'm glad the Lakers did it. Fumble that. Reaves might need to come off the bench so he can still run the show. Afraid AR can't maintain it with Luka and LeBron on the court at the same time. Will still have a great plays, but won't be like this. I just think it depends. Like It depends. I think it depends on a couple things, right? One, when LeBron comes back, how does LeBron approach everything, right? I talked about this even in the offseason. LeBron needs to be the third guy. The reason I do it like this is because he's never really going to be the third guy. But LeBron needs to let Luka and Reeves be Luka and Reeves. Let them run the show. Let them be the workhorses. Let them handle everything, right? LeBron, he talked about it himself. He's worked all offseason on his catch and shoot 3-point shooting, right? He needs to be the guy to play off ball, buy in on the defensive side, do the hustle plays. Still gonna go get his 20 plus, right? I'm not worried about him doing that. But if LeBron comes in and buys into hey, Luka and Reeves, let those guys be the guys, then I think Reeves can thrive. The other thing too is, how does JJ kind of scatter them, right? I still kind of worry about Austin Reeves' 3-point shot, right? Because when Luka's on ball, Reeves is going to have to play more off ball and be able to, knock down the open three. But if I'm JJ, sure, start Reeves, but Reeves would be one of the first people I take out, let him get some rest. And then when Luka goes to the bench, now Reeves comes in. So at the 7-minute mark, right? I'm taking Austin Reeves out, putting in Marcus Smart, let Reeves kind of get some rest, gear up. Luka goes to the bench. Reeves that comes in and closes the first. And then, you just kind of flip-flop those guys. Let's see. Pay the kid. Yeah, I mean, the way he's playing, you got to. You absolutely got to. The guy's been ridiculous. Not taking anything away from LeBron, but Austin has been playing really good as a point scorer, and I think he might be our second option this year for point scoring. Look, again, I literally just diving into this, right? I think LeBron needs to, and I hope he recognizes, hey, let those two handle business, right? 41, you're 23. Let those two be the workhorses. When you need me, just, hey, Bron, we need you to put the cape on tonight. No problem. Put the cape on, check ball, go handle business. But more often than not, look, LeBron's good enough, smart enough. He's going to go get his 20, 23 points, whatever, trickle it in. At times, there will be times where he can be on ball and handle the basketball. You can have Luka and LeBron or Luka and Reeves, on the bench at times, whatever. LeBron needs to play off of those two. And if he does and it buys into that, then I think that'll be the best version of this team. I knew Austin would win it after Julius Randle bumped and taunted him after his would-be winning shot, but AR had the last laugh. Yep, it was just beautiful, right? Do the cockiness. Guess what? Where's the number one Laravia hater tonight? It's crazy. They're always so quiet, right? Always so quiet. I always think it's funny. Dude can't be crying about the rest when you have Jimmy Butler to do facts. Did he have 16 free throws in that Laker game? Austin Reeves, GOAT. Yeah, facts. Austin Reeves was fantastic tonight. If we lost, I would have had, Denver flashbacks. You're not wrong. Not wrong. Let's see. Sorry, trying to find something to me real quick. If Lakers Warriors play in the first round, we sweep them. Please call out Ducking the Waters away. Disagree. Every time Reeves' field goal percentage goes down, his rebounds, assists, and or overall other stats always have gone up. Difference now is it's at a higher level. He is controlling the game versus contributing yet. He's doing a fantastic job. Fantastic job. As it stands, Lakers is the actual goal. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Seriously. I do. Thank you. Austin Reeves over Jamal. I'd probably take him over Jamal Murray right now. I'm not gonna lie. Tyler, I'm the only one, I guess, who was calm under pressure. Used to these big leads where we lose, but I'm hyped. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't lose this because, like I said at the beginning of this, the Lakers in previous years usually lose those games, right? I literally watched this dude every day. Well, thank you. Seriously. I really do appreciate that. Seriously. I say it all the time, man. I am so blessed that I have anybody like that wants to watch me. I mean, again, I am a guy that's crazy talking to himself if it's not for all of you people. So I am very thankful for all of you. Hey, Tyler. Hey, what's going on, Andrew? And yes, great game. Tyler, I have a feeling you would go live because Laravia, your boy, went off. Yeah, I mean, look, I always try to go live. Obviously, I missed that first Timberwolves game, but that's because I literally was signing papers for my place. So I didn't have a choice. Otherwise, I would have been for that game too. But yeah, I don't plan on missing any more live streams for sure. But it does help that Laravia made me look good. Dude's just mad because he sent his team home twice in the playoffs. GFX. Laravia going off supporting your argument, Tyler. I literally knew he would go love VFX. Again, look, Jake Laravia, he's a good basketball player. He's a very good basketball player, right? Like, he's still been good. But like I said, people are so focused on the point total. Like, people think, like, if you don't score 20, you're trash. Like, Jake Laravia, despite the poor shooting, he wasn't shooting the ball well. He was still doing a lot. I mean, the guy, like I said, is averaging like 6 rebounds a game. He had 8 in this game, making plays. It's just this game, his shot was falling, right? He's 23 years old, right? Like, let's give guys time. I'm not worried because the Lakers didn't have 2 of their best half-court players in the world. And Austin said, I got it in the playoffs. How are they going to stop them with Luka and then Braun DFX? Again, you have better ball handling. You have better, just shot making. You have better, I mean, everything. I mean, you're talking about literally your 2 best players. But Tyler, Laravia only had 2 assists. Look at the numbers, bro. I know that always. There's always something. There's always, it's good. Like, yeah, never gonna appease anybody. That's why I just let them talk. Right? I don't need to justify it. Just all you gotta do is watch the games. If Dodgers win Game 6, they will win it all. Toronto must win Game 6. Go Dodgers. Dodgers will play a bullpen game. Yeah. It's going to be so tough to beat them twice. They're bad. Like, Dodgers need their bats to wake up. They really do. The better Reaves play, the better our chances is going to be to landing a game-changing player when we trade him. Keep making your stock rise. But I don't like the way he's playing right now. I said it after last game, right? Like, at the end of the day, it really boils down to what's best for the team. But I mean, the dude is playing ridiculous right now. Let's go Lakers from the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. Appreciate you. Always watch your streams, bro. Keep it up. Well, thank you. Seriously. I really appreciate that. I have, like I said, I have a large, just audience from the Philippines, which is like, obviously Kobe and all that stuff. So it makes sense, but it's just, like, when I look at the analytics and stuff of like viewership, I have like a lot of people from the Philippines. I think it's second, in like viewership and stuff, which is incredible. I love it. It's so like fascinating and crazy to me that like we're in a world where I can come on and have people literally all over the world. Like, I get people like, Brazil or Argentina or whatever. Like, it's just people all over the world. Like, I can reach and talk and have the similar interest that's the Lakers. It's so fascinating to me. I love it. Like, it's so cool. I'd like to see LeBron, Luka, Austin, Vando, and Ayton as the starting. I think you got to start Vando. I really do. I think especially if you're going to go Austin and Luka in the backcourt, LeBron, Vando, I just think he's the guy that covers the most ground. Chet, don't give Waters wet attention. That's all he wants because his attention ignores the. Look, I will admit, at least he's consistent, right? Like, at least he's engaging. God, I'm so excited to see our full roster. Likewise. Lakers have the tiebreaker against many, which could come into play. Yes, agreed. Like, this was a huge win for that very reason. I recently got an AR-15 jersey. Beautiful. I love it. Why does Jaden McDaniels always score 30 on the Lakers? I know. He loves to play the Lakers. Let's see. Sorry. Come on. What's going on? There we go. Wiggins ain't going to help. He will just have problems and take off for the playoffs. I sure hope not if they end up pulling that trade off. This flexing regular season wins in the first 2 weeks of the NBA. His water is wet. Yeah. People are really mad Rob let Dorian Finney-Smith walk. I wonder where Dorian Finney-Smith now. Is he healthy? Yeah, no. Right? Like, again, I argued it, defended it. It was the right call, right? Like, and then you land Marcus Smart, which I've talked about. Marcus Smart is the Doe replacement, right? Like, Jake LaRavia has been great for what we need him to do, coming off the bench, being that guy. Like I said, I wouldn't be shocked if, mid-season he's in the starting lineup because his offense is just coming around. He's impacting the game defensively. Obviously, if the Lakers make a trade or something like that could change things. But, Lakers made the right call. Like, it sucks. I would have loved to have him still. But, again, if I could have Jake LaRavia and DeAndre Ayton or Dorian Finney-Smith, give me Jake LaRavia and DeAndre Ayton. I just think the ceiling's higher. And now we have Marcus Smart to kind of supplement, offset the things that, Dorian Finney-Smith gives you. So, let's see. It was good to have two centers on the floor. Finally, I hope Hayes picks up some of the rhythm he had last season. Yeah, he'll like I said, I trust that he'll be effective. I don't mind him out there. Once Luka gets back, I think they'll kind of pick up where they left off. Like, I'm good. AR isn't going anywhere. I don't think he's going anywhere either. Luka has to be careful not to miss 17 games, qualify for MVP, and win the scoring title down to 14. Oh, yeah, you're not wrong. Not wrong. Lakers almost gave me a heart attack too. That was rough. I bet it hurts Tyler not being able to shit on Reaves. Appreciate you, Blugger. Just throwing it out there, huh? Just trying to get the mob on me, huh? How's it going, Tyler? Go Jays, go. First off, I appreciate you. And then you decided to hurt me. Why? What did I do to you, Dylan? But no, in all seriousness, like, yeah, first off, I appreciate you. Secondly, don't worry. Dodgers are coming. 8 16 and 10. If we get all that all season, I will take it, to be honest. Likewise, agreed. And hopefully that he keeps doing that, right? Like, again, you talk about a guy that's going to be our fourth option, right? Like, kind of better that they let them come back just for AR to beat them at the buzzer. Yeah, just kind of give them the game winner, right? Let them continue the week. Yeah, Jake LaRavia was fantastic. Lakers need to defend the three way better. Looks like shooting practice at times. Yeah, it definitely does, and it's definitely concerning for sure. That's why I Lakers have clear needs, right? They need athleticism out on the perimeter, and they need perimeter defense. Like I said, we'll see when everyone comes back healthy, start to really carve out our defense schemes. It's hard when you don't have it. But me and Tyler, the same when it comes to Reaves, because we like him, but we'll trade him for Giannis Jokic if we could. Again, it just no, like I said, there's only a handful of guys, if that, in the league that are truly untradeable. Right? Like I've talked about. Like, if tomorrow San Antonio hits their head and goes like, hey, we'll trade you Victor Wembanyama for Austin Reaves. As great as Austin Reaves playing right now, you make that trade, right? Like, no one's untradeable. It just depends on what it is, right? I've always maintained you don't just trade Austin Reaves for a bag of chips. It's got to make sense, right? Like, but let's see. Bro, you have almost lost your channel with the Reaves bashing. It's not context. It's just you not recognizing game. Again, context, it is. It's all on channel. All of the breakdowns, everything. It didn't lie. Just because now he's doing that doesn't mean that, like, it doesn't change the past. Like, him doing what he's doing right now doesn't change a poor playoffs, right? Again, I can only judge somebody based on the moment. Even if you take out Minnesota's titles, they still got 11. That's almost 3 times more than Golden State. Yeah, you're not wrong. Connect actually has been, he's this season in general, which was a big concern, but he's been much better defensively. He's still not quite where we need him to be, but he's been much better. He's getting after it, which is good. The Lakers are a scary team, agreed. We'd be beating teams without Luka, with no Luka, no LeBron. Seriously. I mean, like, again, you went into this season, if you told me, like, hey, Luka and LeBron were going to miss the first, like, 10 games or whatever, like, we'd all be thinking, like, oh, so Lakers are going to be 2-10 this year, if that. We have players that can score the ball in the playoffs. That will be huge when we have scorers. LaRavia is a better scorer than Dorian Finney-Smith, and Ayton is a walking double-double. Smart, a better defender than Dorian Finney-Smith. Yeah, Lakers are in great shape. They have the pieces that they need. It's just putting it all together. I need them to find a way to get Wiggins while keeping Rui. I mean, look, it's very possible. Again, like chances are, if Miami ends up trading Wiggins, it'll be to clear salary. So the Lakers might be able to pull that off. We basically got a 3-for-1 by Dorian Finney-Smith leaving. Exactly. Thoughts on Rui tonight? Thought he was good. I didn't think he was great. Like, defensively, again, has his struggles. Right? Like Rui is who he is. Right? He's not gonna magically become more athletic. He's not gonna magically become a better defensive player. Right? His shot selection tonight, I thought he forced stuff more than he has been in previous games. I thought he was much better in previous games. I thought he kind of forced stuff, but he had a couple big shots down the stretch. I didn't think he was bad. Right. I didn't think he was great, but I didn't think he was terrible. His new name is Awesome Reaves. Smith Jr. I thought Smith Jr. gave us some quality minutes too. He had a couple nice plays, handled the ball well. I thought he was good in the limited minutes. Let's see. Could AR be the man over Luka? Let's see. Luka and LeBron need to figure out how to make this work. Like I said, I really think it boils down to LeBron being willing to accept the off ball role. If he comes in and wants to be the second guy and dominate the basketball and all that stuff, right? Like people talked about his usage last year, like, oh, he did it last year. Really didn't. Luka came and his usage dropped 1%. He needs to really embrace that off ball role, being a slasher and cutter, moving without the basketball, being a catch shoot three guy. He's going to have times, he's going to have stretches, he's going to have moments where he's going to get to be the guy, but we'll see. We'll see how he kind of comes in, Reeves going to get 35. Well, like I knew that's right, 20-25 million. Reeves, that's a fact, and I said it yet. Reeves keeps playing well. A team might pay over 50-60 million just to stick it to the Lakers, Steve Ballmer, for example, or Brooklyn Nets, perhaps. So, like I said, his max, I think, that he can get is, I think it's 25% of the cap off the top of my head. And so he only gets like 42. It's like roughly 42 million would be his starting salary. So unless, he gets a Kawhi deal, Lakers would be able to match it. Let's see. Austin Reeves is basically Jalen Brunson, SGA like. Seriously, if they build around him, he's going to be great. I mean, Brunson as like SGA as far as like the craftiness, Brunson as far as like being able to get to his spots and score. Yeah, I mean, the guy's been great. My only problem with AR is his playoff performance. That's it. Because we know balling during the regular season. Yeah, I mean that again. I mentioned it earlier, right? Like that's the biggest kind of question mark, right? That's going to be the difference between him making 40, getting a max, or him getting 30 million, right? Is his playoff performance. Thanks for making my night better after the Dodgers lost 2 in a row to the Jays. Yeah, seriously, especially after like winning 2 in a row. Like it's just playing the regular season, the playoffs is going to be a big test. Yeah, agreed. Rui needs to come off the bench. He does. When everyone gets back, he needs to come off the bench. I think we should get Mathurin and Jace Walker, a solid 3-and-D wing from the Pacers, and either Ben or Austin starts, and we're definitely winning a championship. Yeah, there's going to be a couple teams that we're going to be able to deal with. I mean, there's a lot of teams right now that are just kind of struggling that I just don't think are going to figure it out. That'll benefit the Lakers because at least 1 or 2 of those teams are going to like want to retool and stuff. So, let's see. AR's trade value high. Lakers need to sell. I think they literally can't right now. Even if the Lakers were thinking that, you can't trade. Like you have to wait till Luka and LeBron. One, I don't think they're going to do that. Nor do I think they should do that right now. But even if they wanted to, they can't. I'd only take Ben if he's committed to playing the 4. I still would probably stay away from Ben. Personally, hope this game boosts Kinect's confidence. Yeah, I mean, he kind of picked up where he left off the previous game. I'm hoping that this can kind of be the beginning stages. Are there any wins besides Wiggins? Because I hate former Heat players now that I don't trust Heat players anymore. They're always selling us broken products. Yeah, I mean, I mean, again, I've talked about it before. You can make an argument it's better to go after multiple guys. Like, can you go get a Matisse Thybulle and a Haywood Highsmith? Right? You might even be able to argue that that's a better natural fit. Miles Bridges comes to mind. If the Pelicans continue to be just god awful, could you maybe pry away a Herb Jones somehow? Kind of help them clear off some of his salary. There will be options. We'll see kind of what develops. Let's see. Tyler, that just took some balls to say, and it's hard to discuss. Yeah, we got to trade Rui because I only want more money. Right? Maybe triple. I would love Triple J, but yeah, I mean, look, Lakers. Unfortunately, they got to figure out what to do with it. Look, I like him again. I just think you gotta get off of him. I do. As much as I like him, I think you got to. Nkongu and play him at power forward. Trade idea Rui and Dalton for Nkongu and play him at power forward. I mean, he's shown the ability to stretch the floor. I wouldn't hate it. I respect the tough discussion. I should say right because they will attack you for it. But Rui got to get traded. Hopefully for Triple J, but good package. I mean, look, if Memphis kind of implodes, then maybe. I think Triple J sticks around for a while. I'd love to get him if you could. I mean, slot him in at the 4 next to DeAndre Ayton. Move LeBron to the 3 for now. Vando is the player that the Lakers need to get off. Lakers should reach out to the Blazers. Vando's very important for this team. Like in limited minutes, I know he can't shoot. I see you're saying shoot, but like he covers so much ground defensively. He is so like in his rebounding, the hustle plays, the dirty work. Lakers have the offense, right? It's just right now we don't have all of our pieces. So it's like it amplifies his lack of offensive ability. Like, but Jared Vanderbilt is our best defender. He's our best perimeter defender. He covers so much ground. He works so hard. He hustles well. He rebounds incredibly, right? He's getting us constantly second chance points and opportunities, and just he's very vital. I mean, again, he had 6 offensive rebounds. He had 12 rebounds total. I know they had 3 points. He was 1 of 3 from the field, 0-1 from 3. I know his 3-point shot is not great, but again, the offense is just icing on the cake. The guy had 12 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, right? Like the guy just he's so impactful in so many ways. Rui Gabe Connect, a first for Wiggins and Jaime Jaquez. I wouldn't hate something like that. Supposedly there was rumors in the offseason they were looking to maybe trade Jaime Jaquez. Vando is no threat standing in the corner. Defense is collapsing the paint. Yeah, but you're not worried about it as much as you used to be. I've broken this down a bunch of times. When you had Anthony Davis and LeBron, it was a problem because they're not really jump shooters, right? Like they don't like. Can they shoot over the top? Of course, but that's not really what they want to do, right? With Luka and AR playing to the level that he's playing right now, your teams packing the paint is not as much of a concern. Luka almost prefers it, right? It's why he likes the outlet and stuff like that. Where before you didn't have the jump shoot, you didn't have guys that could shoot over the top regularly. It's why Lakers like myself and so many other were like, hey, you need Zach LaVine or you need this or you need that, like Kyrie, whatever. You need somebody that can generate offense and shoot over the top because the Lakers just don't have anybody, right? Like, and now you see AR evolving into that, and then Luka Doncic, that's what he does. So Jared Vanderbilt being a liability in the corner is not as big of a deal as it once was. I'm done trading with the Heat. It'll play me. Let's see. Yo, Tyler, are you a stay-at-home dad or do you work professionally? No, I'm a full-time YouTuber now. Went full-time about like a year and a half ago, which is great. So I can stay home, be with my dad or be dad, sorry, be dad, and spend time with the kids and help around the house and stuff like that and make videos, make content, all that stuff. Kind of focus more into it. Let's see. First off, that was a joke from somebody else. So again, if you're gonna troll and comment, at least be creative. Don't steal from somebody else. Come on, you're better than that. Water is wet. Secondly, it's my wife's basement, and I'm glad she even lets me have that. I get it. You're probably a kid, so you probably think girls are yucky and have cooties and stuff. But one day you'll find love. Don't worry. Um, Maybe if you spend as much time, you know, out in the real world rather than trolling Laker channel, like maybe you'd find it. Um, we play Heat on Sunday. That'll be a good time to scout Wiggins, in my opinion, though. He isn't exactly the guy this team needs if he's a 2020 version of himself. But right now, I don't know about him. He's been good this year, like on both sides of the basketball. He hasn't been like 2020 version, but he's been good. Um, and then you double down and say it again. You're embarrassing yourself. Come on, do better, right? If you're projecting, that's fine, right? Like, again, I know I said girlfriend, maybe it's a boyfriend. Like, hey, go on with your bad self, but get out there, please. Go touch some grass, get some sun. There's a lot in life to enjoy. There's better things to do than just sit here waiting around for me to go live all day. The most consistent in the situation, more sad for him to think about. Yep. At least we're not as bad as the Celtics. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's see. Searching to find something real quick. Philly healthy. We are an offensive juggernaut. Agreed. Look, I've been preaching all offseason. I think the Lakers will be the best offense in all of basketball. Tyler, talk about how we win with Luka and LeBron just chilling. I mean, how do we win with them? I mean, again, playing with high effort, playing defense, buying in. Guys need to step up besides Austin Reaves. But if you're talking about like when Luka and LeBron come back, I mean, Luka's the guy. He's gonna be the guy. So you let him be the guy. LeBron needs to buy into that off-ball third option, play some defense, buy in on the defense side of things, and just pick his spots. I talked about it in the offseason. I think LeBron James might have one of, if not the most efficient seasons of his career. Relax, they missing key players. Yep. Def needs some defensive help. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, Lakers still have some needs, and I trust that they'll address it. I love Jake's activity, and now his offense is coming around. All these injuries have forced him to be aggressive. Agreed. And look, again, there's more to obviously, Anthony, but a lot of people, if a guy isn't giving you 20, they think he's a bum. The guy has been very impactful in several ways, even in limited minutes, all of that. Defensively, he was great. Again, go watch that Jimmy Butler game for anyone that thinks otherwise. Go watch, that him defending Anthony Edwards, right? Like, again, he's a guy that can do and be impactful in multiple ways, rebounding the basketball, so on and so forth. But let's see. Sorry, trying to find something real quick. Do a couple more, and then I'm gonna skate on out of here. If AR hoops like this for the rest of the year, I could definitely see his value rising to the point where Milwaukee might actually consider trading Giannis for him. It'll be heartbreaking and incredible. Yeah, I mean, look, Austin Reaves at the level he's playing, if a star was to become available, a Jokic or a Giannis or whatever, you'd have a really good start to a package. Like, hey, you want a guy that, when he was the guy, was averaging 36, not what he's averaging 36, 9, and 10 or whatever. Like, it's a pretty good argument. Deadlines get like correct, possibly. It's very possibly good. Right. I mean, again, that you make the right key moves. Lakers could be way over. Dumb question. What is your favorite candy? I've actually talked about this a lot. So Reese's, I'm a big, I love Reese's. Any like sour candy, big like sour candy guy, but Reese's, like I've said it before, give me Reese's and Dr. Pepper and you can strand me on an island and I'll be fine. The team scoring a lot of points. League average is about 130 per game per team. No one really plays defense. It's no longer scores. scores in the its next up is 150 points. But yeah, teams are just like the point totals are crazy this year. Yeah, we need Vando to keep playing honest and make them work. Yeah, he's so vital to this team in so many ways. So true. Got to repeat it 2 times. That self projection meaning you need LB. I wasn't sold on Laurie at first, even due to scoring, since it's redundancy. But remember, he's athletic big wing who can complement Luka. Amazing. I wouldn't look at Laurie Markkinen. Like I've said, I wouldn't mind Laurie Markkinen. The problem is like not only do you need to trade for him, but you need to trade for him and then clear enough salary to fill out the rest of the roster. It's just really hard, like really hard. Tyler Waters Wet is just busy playing with himself to pictures of. It's like the what is that meme, that Wolverine meme or whatever. Well, yeah, of course. Luka does well, especially with those types, as we've seen with Gafford, PJ, and other big J. Laurie Markkinen, I think, would be ideal because he wouldn't take the ball out of Reaves and Luka's hands. You know, you could slot him in at the 4 in a post LeBron era. Right now, you could slot him in at the 3. Offensively, you'd be first at that point. You're for sure probably the best offensive team in all of basketball. But ease if you want to message me, Tyler, off stream. I'm down. I'm really cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. If Kaluma and Adu develop next season and start playing great defense, yeah, that's my hope. Is that like those 2 guys are exactly an ideal what you want and what you need, right? I mean, you're talking about 2 athletic, versatile, long, big wings. Slot them both in, and you're in absolute business. Tyler with the jokes, always. Dr. Pepper is also my favorite. Ain't that flavor great, Tyler? Yeah, Dr. Pepper can't go wrong. Reese's and Dr. Pepper, give it to me. Reese's good choice, Tyler. Have you tried the fast breaks? Yes, I've had the fast breaks before. Not like regularly, but yeah, I've had a couple. Have you heard about the alleged Giannis trade proposal? Reeves, Rui, some expiring contracts and 3 first-round picks. Yeah, for in the offseason. Yeah. Basically, you'd sign and trade Austin Reeves and Rui, and then add some expiring contracts because Lakers don't have 3 first-round picks right now. I've got to fart and say bless you to his neighbor. We need to pause, but yes. Let's see. Oh, we got something in the chat here. Tyler ain't joking. What? No, they're talking about the Waters Wet thing. Trade Thibault and sign at least a center that plays above the rim. Yeah, wouldn't hate that at all. 3rd wing starting level, and maybe a defensive backup center, an athletic backup center that will complement Luka. I'm right there with you. I want to remind everyone, I've been the most consistent Reeves fan. Marco, I will give you that. You definitely have been. That's accurate. No, I'm talking in general. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, always, yeah. What the F happened? I missed the second half. Reeves versus McDaniels. Yeah, Austin Reeves hit the game winner. The Lakers almost blew that, but I'll take the win. I will take the win. But anyway, I'm gonna skate on out here. I got to the end of the chat. Been going over an hour. It's getting late, and I'm hoping to officially move into my place tomorrow. I'm supposed to be getting the internet. That's all I'm waiting on, is to get the internet, so that way I can work. That way I can, continue to do the live streams and all that stuff. But I appreciate all of you hanging out with me. Seriously, everyone that gave me super chats, thank you so much. Helps me out a ton. Everyone that was here, you guys are beautiful. Also hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. And I will see you guys. When is our next game? Sunday, I think. Whenever we play Miami.